Oh, good. You're here. Okay, so the town sends.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Can you hear me? I
Yeah.
can't hear you.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Nope.
Really? I don't know why.
Hold on. Let me see if
Okay, let me
I
dial in, I guess. Oh, I have to
can
dial in.
leave and come back. I'm gonna leave and come back, okay?
Okay.
Welcome to Zoom. Enter your meeting ID followed by pound.
Okay, great. Can you hear me now?
I can.
Yay! I can hear you.
8.
Okay, so now I'm going to dial in because I think Yvonne's going to call me.
Please re-enter
So-
your meeting ID followed by pound.
One moment. Let's see. 8, 6, 7, 5, 6, 0, 9.
Enter your participant ID followed by pound. Otherwise, just. You are in the meeting now. There is one other participant in the meeting. This meeting is being recorded.
Phone audio. Okay. Okay, so hopefully you can hear me now again. Can you hear me now? Okay, great. All right. So Yvonne texted me and said, okay, they're making us in March, we have to do all in-person meetings. And and she doesn't live here in Portola Valley anymore.
Oh my
So-
goodness.
Yeah, she said, I need to resign. I'm like, okay, well, I like literally, Brooke, I cannot take on a chairmanship of this committee. I'm just taking notes. That's all I'm doing.
Right. Okay, so
and
then tell me what does Yvonne do? She
she receives correspondence from the town. So Melissa Thurman will say, here's a notification of a meeting that you need to present at, or here. So that there's like various kind of notifications that Yvonne would just add to the agenda to kind of discuss that.
right.
And then she drafts the agenda, and then I kind of clean it up and put it in the format. And then that's kind of, but then she thinks about, like, I don't have brain space to think about this. Like, okay, what are the programs that we should be running?
Right.
And she thinks
I
about
have the
it.
brain space. I have the brain space to be thinking about all of those things. I just have so much work. I feel like I would be so unorganized doing it. And I feel like I would let something slip through the cracks. Does that make sense? Oh, you muted yourself. There we
Okay,
go. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Hi, Yvonne.
I don't think it'll work because it'd still be out in December, and that would have to have more people present.
Yeah. So Brooke is on the line. So it's just myself and Brooke right now. And Brooke says that she has brain space to think about things. But what
I just don't know if I have the organizational skills. I'm worried I would let something slip through the cracks. So one thing I could do is I could try it, and then if Bonnie, you feel like it's not a good fit in a couple months, you could be like, hey, we need to recruit somebody else to the Nature and Science Committee who could be our chairperson.
So you would be willing to kind of take on the role for at least try it for like 3 or 4 months?
Yeah, I could try it for 3 or 4 months and see if I'm able to maybe get rid of a few things for work. So then I would be able to commit more time to it.
Mm-hmm.
Approximately how many hours or per month does Yvonne need to commit to it?
Yvonne, can you answer that question?
I couldn't hear her.
Yeah. Brooke is asking, how much time do you spend per month on this role as chair of the committee?
Very little, because I've been really giving it to you.
So you respond to emails from the town. So it might be an hour or two a month or something like that.
Okay, I could do that. I can, if it's, doing emails. I think I can try it, Bonnie. I can try it for like,
Yeah.
but it may just be in 6 months, like in major garden time that I
Mhm.
have to, do we need to recruit other people?
Yeah, well, I can help you. I can even kind of do what I've been doing.
Yeah,
If
okay.
that's
Well,
helpful
I
for you.
think we have to try it. Like, who else would it be? Andy?
No, because I don't think he wants to do it.
Right.
At all.
Okay, well, let's try it and then let's see. Also, another thing I'll do, Dana Breen had said at one point to me that she was interested in getting involved in politics again, or back into town politics.
Uh-huh.
Because, she was kind of, giving arm's length because she had a disagreement with people in the town council.
Oh, okay.
And so she was like, I'm not doing any of my committees anymore. So I wonder if she would be willing and interested in coming back to nature and science.
She might, yeah. She might be interested in that. And that's great by me. She's, very capable person.
Yeah, and she spends a lot of time on her computer. I just don't spend very much time on my computer because I'm always out in the field.
Right.
But I definitely can try it. I will try it. Bonnie, I will try it.
Okay, that would be super
Wonderful.
well, awesome. And Yvonne is excited too.
Where does Yvonne live now?
Yvonne, can you tell us a little bit about where you are and all that?
Well, the things I'm concerned about are the meeting that's coming up with the chairman of the committees. We got this
Okay. Okay. Well, there are, let's see, first of all, do we have a quorum to call a meeting to order? There's,
Yeah, three.
we have three, so we need three, at least three.
Yeah, we've got it.
Okay.
So here's the question though. Does that mean Yvonne's no longer going to be on the committee? So
Yvonne,
then
Yvonne, would you,
we're down to 3 people?
Yvonne, would you stay on the committee?
I don't think I can because they have to be at the meeting place. And I can't be there.
So this is,
But I can contact you, from phone and that sort of thing, but they have to do it outside of the meeting.
yeah. So let's see. So
Here's
Melissa,
another question I have for you. Just because they say that we can start meeting in person, doesn't mean that we are required to meet in person.
so let me share this. I'm going to forward you this document that I think here we go. Okay. And I'll share it on my screen too, but I'm forwarding it to you. And this is what Yvonne is talking about. So let's see, share my screen one. Is this memo from Melissa Thurman. And see, I haven't had any time to spend on this, but okay. Due to changes in AB 361 law, which was allowing agencies to conduct business virtually, all town commissions, committees, and council will be returning to
Wow, yeah, so we are required.
oh,
Oh, I
Yeah.
saw it though. I saw the part that I needed to see, so that's good.
all right.
It said that if somebody from the public wants to Zoom in, they can, but committee members have to be there in person.
Either. Okay. So that means that technically Yvonne does need to resign, I guess. So this starts February 1, which is in a few weeks.
Location of where you'll be attending virtually must be accessible to the public and meet ADA requirements. The location of where you'll be attending virtually will be displayed. Wait. Here we go. If you are unable to attend a meeting in person and choose to attend virtually, you must ensure that the following criteria are met before the agenda is posted. The location of where you will be attending virtually must be displayed on the meeting agenda.
Okay.
So here we go. This might be our loophole. This includes the address of where you'll be attending virtually. This will require a notification of the town clerk prior to the agenda being published, with the chair of your committee notified as well.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be a way that we should be able to, if we do meet in person, or, you know, to either have you there, Bonnie, you know, via Zoom. But it
Yeah.
looks like also it gives us the option of meeting virtually as long as legally we let the town clerk know what our Zoom link is.
Yes. So I think they will continue to post the meeting. It sounds like they will continue to post the meeting agenda with a Zoom on it. But in the actual agenda, right, we have to say who is which committee member is attending virtually and from where.
And the person has to have a place that's accessible, to the AD.
Okay, I'm going to pause for just 1 minute because we found a stray cat we're trying to deal with. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Okay. The location where you will be attending virtually must be accessible to the public and meet
Right.
ADA requirements.
Yeah, it would not be.
Right. So this is, okay, so this is
So
the,
can't do that.
yeah. Brooke is is taking a 1 minute break here. But I see your point on that number one. Because the place where you are attending virtually must be accessible to the public.
Okay, sorry about that.
No problem. Okay.
One of our neighbor's cats escaped, and so
Uh-huh.
we thought that we were lucky enough to have a new kitten. And then so I texted my neighbor and I was like, hey, did you by any chance get new cats? And she was like, yeah, aren't they adorable? And I was like, yeah, we have one of them. She got out. Okay,
Oh, well, I'm
sorry
glad you
about that.
found it and it didn't get eaten by a coyote or something.
I know, she was in our front yard. She thought our chickens were really neat.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so if read number one again, it's the location of where you will be attending virtually. So if Yvonne is attending virtually, must be accessible to the public and meet current ADA requirements. Which
Right, so
Yvonne
right
says
now,
does not meet.
whenever we post that we're having a meeting, is it that, I don't know. I feel like I should talk to Jeremy about this and figure out if there is a way that we can keep meeting virtually.
Well, I think we have to go to the town center, right? To the schoolhouse, basically.
Yeah,
Right.
But Yvonne cannot, and if the location where she is attending virtually is not accessible to the public and it does not meet ADA requirements. So this is the number, okay.
right.
Number one here. And so this is what Yvonne's talking about. That her housing right now is not
That's
accessible.
not what they mean. I don't think that's what they mean for your housing.
Okay, so should we just send an email?
Yeah. I'll send Jeremy a note right now and
Okay.
see
And maybe Melissa too. Do you have Melissa's email?
Melissa Thurman. Okay, got it.
For clarification on this.
And my guess is that I got this as well. So this was sent on January 9th. Okay.
3 days ago.
Okay.
It basically means no one can dial in from their house,
Yeah.
if I'm reading this correctly.
Okay. I'm just going to confirm with Jeremy.
Somebody has to be at the town center though.
Well, yeah, but it also, the way this is written, it reads as though no one can participate virtually from their home. They have to be participating from a public place. Like, I don't know what a public place is exactly. Like a town square or something.
I'm basically saying Yvonne needs to zoom into our meetings. Is there a way for her to still join us legally for our nature and science meetings?
Perfect. Okay, so let's see. So where is, here's our agenda. All right. Let me get this one up here.
The next thing on the report agenda. The other thing on the report agenda would be that this is a man named Kelly Brown who's interested in being in the committee. I responded and said we would be interested.
Right. Okay. So there's a person named Kelly Brown
Yeah,
who has expressed interest in being on our committee.
wonderful.
So this might be something that you could do, Brooke, is just to reach out to Kelly Brown and say, we would love to have you on our committee.
Yeah.
Kelly Brown says they are I assume that Kelly, I don't know if Kelly is a man or a woman.
Okay, what's their email address?
Is a man.
Kelly is a man. Okay.
His wife is also a scientist.
Oh, that sounds good. Let's see. And the email came from whom?
I sent an email.
Who did the email come from? It did come from Melissa Thurman?
Pardon?
Who did the email come from?
Came from the town,
From
from
Jeremy?
Melissa.
From Melissa?
Mhm.
Would you be able to forward that email to me right now, Yvonne? Is that possible?
I could send it to you,
Okay, wonderful.
but it won't be right now because it's on the phone. This is my cell phone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so back to our agenda.
And
Okay, so Kelly Brown expressed interest in attending or in Nature and Science Committee membership. Yvonne reached out and she will forward the email to to Brooke. This is too much information, but and then Brooke will follow up. Okay, do we need to make a motion that to I'd like to make a motion that to nominate Brooke Coffey to be chairman of the Nature and Science Committee?
Yes. You can mention that to be the chairman.
Yeah, and so are you seconding, Yvonne?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Okay, and you can vote for yourself, Brooke. Okay.
Oh, can I? Okay, I didn't know. If I
The committee unanimously voted Brooke Coffey to be, congratulations.
Thank you. Yvonne, I have a question. Would it be possible for you to send an email, since you've been doing it for so long, of kind of a description of what the chair's roles are and kind of what the month looks like for you? Just so then that way I know what to be thinking about or to be looking out for. Is that possible?
I'll send what to you. Because the town sends it directly to me. And it's funny too.
So Brooke is wondering if you might be able to write an email to Brooke describing more about what it means to be chair of the Nature and
Okay.
Science Committee.
I can do that.
Okay, because yeah, we
Otherwise, I'm not quite sure what I need to do. So a job description, Yvonne, that would be wonderful.
I'll send it.
Thank you, Yvonne.
Okay.
Oh, Andy, do you want to put in there? Andy was at a family memorial and was unable to make it.
mhm.
Your next meeting will have to be at the town center only.
Yes.
February meeting.
The committee discussed that the next meeting will be in person at the town center.
And the date for that was it February 9th? Did I have that remembered correctly? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, February 9th is the next meeting.
Okay.
Okay, great. Okay, so the next item on the agenda, Yvonne, is the minutes for the December 8th meeting. And I'm displaying this so that we can kind of refamiliarize ourselves. Okay, the rest, I think Brooke and I are gonna.
It's not at the meeting. I thought it said that meeting.
Yes,
Maybe you two should do it.
yeah. Okay, so, okay,
So I did send a note to Andrew Pierce and I've not heard back from him.
yeah, that would not be atypical,
Okay.
just for the record.
Yeah, okay. All right. Maybe I should send it to his wife.
Yes,
You remember she was the one who was organizing that night? If only I had her information. Do you remember that?
yeah,
She was coordinating everybody. So I wonder if that's how it works.
it could be.
Okay. I'm going to send him another email right now.
Okay. Sounds good. The meeting minutes discuss the Hawthorne letter, Yvonne.
Pardon?
The meeting minutes discuss the letter to the Hawthorne,
Yes.
the Friends of Hawthorne.
Yes,
Is it did you send that off to MidPen?
no, because I didn't know what you wanted to put in it.
Okay,
And just say it was sponsored by or approved by the town committee or what?
yeah, I sent you okay, so I guess this is also, I guess, oral communications. Because we're
Well,
back on,
you wanted to do something with it, such as signatures or something.
yeah,
Virtual signatures or something.
yeah, so
I
what,
didn't know how that worked.
yeah, so what I did was I redrafted the header and sent it to you. And I'm trying to remember exactly what I did. Uh, sorry. Oh dear. So I sent you I redrafted the top of the memo,
Mhm.
which with a new header,
Okay,
which had this was endorsed by the Nature and Science Committee.
okay. I'll look for that
Okay. That sounds good.
and send it up. One thing I was thinking, phoning them, finding out if there's any way I could put stuff in their garage down there. Just store things, because then we could do kits.
Okay. So let's guess I'm not supposed to do this, so because we have these rules, I guess we're supposed to follow the rules here. Okay, so can we talk a little bit about the Hawthorne's proposal and go back to oral communications? Is that okay?
Here, hold on. I can't hear you. My family's being really loud. Can you say that one more time, Bonnie?
Can we go back to the Hawthorne's
Yeah.
topic? Okay, so Yvonne had provided us with the proposal, and we, in the last meeting, we all thought it was great. And so what I did was I redrafted the header and
Yeah.
said this is endorsed by the Nature and Science Committee and signed all of our names to it.
Yeah.
So Yvonne is going to look for that document and then send it to MidPen.
Great.
Did you also get lasagna or did you just get lasagna?
Okay. Okay, so Yvonne made a motion. I think that's the end of that topic.
Okay.
So Yvonne made a motion to approve the minutes from December 8th.
I second.
Okay, and I approve, so we unanimously approve those meeting minutes. Okay, so then we have two new business items. One is to discuss the presentation for the 2023-2024 budget and committee workshop. So we had discussed last time a budget of $2,500, proposing a budget of $2,500. And Brooke, you had dug up a couple of photographs from our Star Party. And I said that I would put together a little presentation, but I haven't done that.
When is the committee workshop?
I believe it's on the 25th. Let's say the 20. It's on the 25th. And I have it on my calendar for 5 p.m. on the 25th.
You find it? A stack of all that, it's around there somewhere. They set it all down.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is here, I'm going to forward this to you as well, Brooke.
Okay.
If the town counts, so it's town people,
Yeah, there's,
manager and such.
yeah. The council wants to invite each committee chair to participate in the annual committee workshop. And Andy volunteered to represent the committee at this meeting.
Okay, I'm looking at my calendar right now. So that is a Wednesday.
It is a Wednesday, yeah.
Okay, at 5 p.m.
Uh,
I don't see a time on there.
yeah. Okay, so let's, I'm gonna look at the
It does
tab.
not have to be, it does not have to be the chairman. But the chairman is notified of this. Somebody from the committee needs to be there.
So I'm looking on the calendar. And
7 o'clock town council meeting, but
7 o'clock town council meeting, that must be it. You're presenting to the town council.
okay, so I'll mark my calendar for 7 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
and see if I can make that. And I'll send an email to Jeremy to see if it is indeed
Okay,
7 p.m. So PV, town council, budget and committee workshop.
yes. Yeah, it looks like it's a part of a town council meeting that's scheduled on the 25th.
So weird that it doesn't say what time it is.
Yeah, on that email, that is very strange.
Yeah.
So it may be that it's on the agenda, like they would publish the town council agenda for the 25th.
Right.
And then it would be slotted in on that agenda.
I'll ask Jeremy right now to send me info about it.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Okay. Okay, next up is the compost day event.
So last we heard was that they were going to try to help us find out if it was possible. I have not heard anything else from it. Have you heard anything else about?
Yeah, so there was email back and forth where I don't know if you recall.
Yeah,
they
and
were
she
saying
said, oh, it doesn't look like it happened unless we ask. And then you said, well, can you please ask? And so then she said, yes.
Yeah, so basically they said yes, but it may not be a clean room because they have the Cub Scouts there the day before.
Right, right.
I was like,
I
well,
say, I
what-
say we just go for it.
I think we just go for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's the target date is Sunday, March 12th from 1 to 4 p.m. And did you actually submit a,
No, but I'll submit it tomorrow.
okay,
Because if it's raining, I can't be working.
there you go. I guess that's good for this Nature and Science Committee.
Full-time job.
Okay.
So then the two activities that we'll have per year, the two big workshops will be the Star Party and then the compost,
Yes.
right? We decided to have two this year.
Yeah. And do you want to talk a little bit about the budget?
Yeah, submit paperwork for compost today. And I told my students today, because we were working on compost, I
Uh-huh.
talked about it. So
Okay.
I think once you just start talking about it, then it like wishes, it wills the universe to make everything happen and
Yeah.
follow through.
Right. So I did send an email to Lomi to see if I could find someone to come do that.
Great.
To have a table,
Great.
but I have not heard back.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine. So then tomorrow will also send the email to Terry Lingso to see if we can have her give a workshop.
Mhm. What is it's called the community hall? That's the big room?
Yeah. Oh, so can we go back to what we decided to do for Kelly Brown?
Yes. So Yvonne was going to find the email
Okay, from the town.
from the town, which has Kelly Brown's information on it.
Okay, and then I will follow up once I get that email from Yvonne. Okay, got it, got it. Just
Yes.
making sure that there was a plan.
Yes. Okay. And because we could use Kelly Brown's help about now.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, it's you and me, kid.
Mhm. Okay, so you're following it with Terry Lingso as well.
And then, so as far as budget goes for this, I think that we're going to need to buy red wigglers. So this would be kind of my, if we wanted to take notes about our
Mhm.
proposed budget.
Right.
We talked about, maybe giving, if not a Lomi, then like a substantial coupon towards a Lomi.
Mhm.
But then I think a much less expensive item that we could have as a giveaway would be red wiggler worms.
Uh-huh.
So if we were to have people, try to make their own bucket worm composting bin,
Uh-huh.
then we would be able to give them, a big handful of worms there, which would be really fun.
Uh-huh.
So if I'm looking at the price of red wigglers, I think we would need at least a couple $100.
Yeah.
For
It
worms.
costs about $600 to make a banner, make 2 banners.
Yeah,
So we need that in order to promote the event.
right. Yeah.
for the
So
Star Party, we
$600
need
per
another-
banner.
Yeah. And then for the Star Party, we need another, $600. So that's $1,200 plus some, giveaways and And so that's how you get to 2,500. It's
Right, but I think it
basically-
might be doubled this year if we're gonna have two big events.
Well, it's 600, basically it's $600 for the promotion. Because it's
Okay.
just basically putting up 2 banners.
Okay,
And then, so that's $1,200
right,
benefits, and then we can have some giveaways, like spend $5 or $6 or $100 or something. or
Right,
something,
right.
On giveaways, and that would be, I think that would work.
okay, sounds good.
So that's where the $2,500 comes from.
But wasn't 2,500 our budget for last year and we went through that?
No, we did 1,500,
Okay,
and I don't think
Okay.
we spent the whole thing either,
okay,
because we spent $600 on banners,
right,
And-
and then 500 for the
500 or
final.
600 for the star finders, and I think that's
Okay.
all we spent.
Okay, great.
But if we do 2 events, it's basically double that. That's why, so it's like, whatever. So I think
Okay,
that,
sounds
I
great.
think that's pretty easy to justify.
Right, yeah.
Um, Okay, so. Okay, so we've discussed the budget committee workshop, and we've discussed a bit about the compost day.
Yeah, the other thing is that I'll do a DIY worm bucket workshop.
So usually what we do in these events is we typically just have tables set up,
Yeah,
and it's kind of like a trade show. kind of
yeah,
format.
perfect.
And so basically you just, you have people that have banners and they might be standing at a table.
Yeah,
And so, and if we could get somebody to set up some, I don't know, typically there's some little kids there, some coloring or,
right. Well, we can have we can do
Crafting.
those compost seed balls. So you make these little, you take
Oh.
compost and you take
Yeah.
seeds, like wildflower seeds, and you
uh-huh,
make these seed balls and they dry. And then you can throw those seed balls somewhere, and then whenever it rains, it decomposes and then plants the seeds.
Oh.
They're called seed bombs, but I don't like the bomb analogy, so
yes, okay.
we can do compost seed balls, yeah.
And do we need material for that?
We will, yeah, so that would be another couple $100
Yeah,
for wildflower seeds and for the compost, and then you get powdered clay to mix with it.
I see.
I wonder if somebody from the library might be interested in helping us with the event. Because they have so much community outreach that they do. I wonder if maybe they would want to have a table or an event, some of the compost books on display,
Uh-huh.
and then some type of activity. I don't know.
Huh.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
I think for other business, it would be recruit. So we get some more people on the committee to be able to help with these things.
Yeah, I think technically we need to put that in the oral communications because,
Okay,
like the rules say.
because
that-
it's not
this
on
is
the
like a
agenda.
fixed-
Yeah,
Because it's not on the agenda, and we're also supposed to like do things in order.
okay, so I don't even need to mention it though.
I don't,
I don't need to
but no,
mention it then.
we do need to recruit new members.
Yeah,
And Kelly Brown is our, would be wonderful.
yeah.
So
I'll see if I
Yvonne,
can,
yeah.
I can
So-
see if I can find out who that is. Maybe they posted
Yvonne,
on
can
the
you
forum.
tell us a little bit about Kelly Brown?
Currently he's an inventor
Mm-hmm,
and has quite a few inventions. And he's so interested in science part.
mm-hmm,
So I think his wife is a medical person,
uh-huh,
and so I think that there'd be good possibility that you'd have some good ideas for us.
Okay. That sounds good. Well, okay. Is that gives you a little bit more, Brooke?
Yeah,
I'll send you the information that I have.
okay, great. Yeah, I just looked on the forum. I didn't see anything about the person on the forum, so.
Okay. So, Yvonne, I'm hoping this is not your last Nature and Science Committee meeting.
It probably is.
Well, I think, well, if it was your last Nature and Science Committee, I wanted to, the committee should formally recognize and thank you for all of your service over the years. And maybe we should do that in our meeting minutes.
Oh, it's very nice of you.
How many years have you been on the committee, Yvonne?
I started in committee.
Yvonne started the committee.
What year was that? Do you recall?
I don't remember, it's been 15 years probably. I don't know exactly.
Well, thank you so much for everything you've done. And I hope that you still keep in touch with us.
Thank you.
And I hope this is not your last Nature and Science Committee meeting.
Well, I hope not. If I get the decision where I can come to the meetings again, I'll apply for it. Sure.
And I'll let you know what I find out from Jeremy about the logistics of it.
So thank you very much, Yvonne, and Brooke will be back in touch to try to figure out if we can have you call in, because that would be super helpful. You could be a member of the public and call in.
Yes, right, right.
Yeah, everyone would love that.
We would really love that.
Not getting into the Brown Act.
Right, exactly. We can have more free-form communication if you're a member of the public even.
Right.
Okay, well, I think we've gone through our agenda.
Okay, very good.
You're moving to adjourn the meeting?
Good night.
Good night.
Well, why don't you let Brooke adjourn the meeting?
Yes, Brooke, you would like to adjourn the meeting?
I move to adjourn the meeting. That sounds great.
Thank you, Brooke.
Okay, thank
right.
you.
All right. Bye for now.
Okay, bye, friends.
Bye, Brooke.
Bye.
Yeah, it's very dark here, isn't it? You fall asleep? You fall asleep?